What's up everyone, welcome back or welcome to a new video. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join our community. My name is Aldo, I'm a powerlifter and Forex trader, and today I wanted to make a standard intro for all of the videos that are going to be releasing under this series. You're probably wondering by now, why the fuck are you dressed up this way? Well, in many ways because I wanted to drag your attention to this video, and that's because this series really means a lot to me, so the more people come in, the better. And if you're here, it probably worked. Most of the times you see me in pajamas, sweatshirt, probably naked, and that's because I wanted to make this series as raw as possible, and I'm sure you will enjoy it also because of this. I think it's fair for me to briefly explain what this series is all about. I'm attempting to grow my personal account from the initial balance in the first episode was 9,400 euros, yes, real money, to 6 figures by the end of this year, all while documenting every single trade and decision I take along the way. If you're curious to know more about this series, I strongly advise you to go and watch the first episode I made, where I pretty much explain everything, and where you will also find the first week recap ever recorded. This will definitely be the most accurate and transparent series you will ever find in the Forex trading niche. If this series helps you, motivates you, teaches you something, please share it so we can help and impact as much people as possible together. And if you do, I want you to know that your support means a lot to me. Lastly, before we begin with the video, I want to make one thing very clear. And that is, all of the things you are going to hear and see are not financial advice. I don't recommend any of you to follow what I'm doing and will do. Alright, we took that out of the way. Prepare your popcorn and enjoy this week recap. One last thing before we begin with the actual week recap. I wanted to make a quick intro for all of the videos of the series so that everyone can actually understand what's going on, and that's because there are a lot of people who do not trade, who don't know anything about trading. I took this clip from the first week recap and I'm going to analyze everything that's going on so that everyone can understand the things I'm saying and also the things you will see. Firstly, that's me on the right. Second, this is the platform you're going to see in pretty much all of the videos. Down here you will find the balance of the account, and you can see it's real money from here, Future Markets Live, and then this is the account number. The equity is basically the balance plus or minus the profit or loss, which you can find here at all time, of course when I have a trade open. So this dashed gray line is my entry price, and then this one is the stop line. The stop line, also called stop loss, is whenever price hit the line, the trade will automatically be closed for a loss. And that's because whenever I enter a trade, I have a predefined risk, so I of course don't want to lose more or less than what I'm risking. In this case, since it's a buy position, so I'm expecting price to go up. Sell, I'm expecting price to go down. If I move up the stop, the risk will be decreased. If I move down the stop, the risk will be increased. The sell positions will work basically the opposite way. Another thing, you're going to be hearing sometimes the word slippage, and that basically means that the software, the stop loss, is very precise. So whenever price touches the stop, you will be out for exactly what you risked. But when price moves very, very fast, the stop loss will be so slow compared to how fast price is moving that it will close whenever it can. And that's probably 2-3 seconds after, but that can be very bad. Finally, these two are the pairs we are going to trade with. GBP USD, which basically is British pound against the US dollar, and then this one is gold against the US dollar. The first currency is basically the leading one, which basically means if I'm buying this pair, that means I'm thinking that the British pound will be stronger than the US dollar, or the US dollar will be weaker and the British pound just not as normal. There are a lot of combinations, but as you can understand, the first one is the leading one, and then the rest follows. And this is the position size calculator, but you guys don't need to know what that is. And also all of these down here, no need to know. That's it, and I'll see you in this week recap. Okay guys, I'm entering a buy position on the GBPSD, expecting some higher prices. For now I'm gonna enter with 1k. That's because price still seems a little bit doubtful to go higher. Perfect. 500 in, so now the total risk is 1.5k for this trade, and now it's gonna be a waiting game. Alright guys, last update before I go to the gym. As you can see, price is ranging around my entries, so not really sure. The only thing is that I'm a bit early and price is not moving quite nicely, so don't really know, might close it when I get to the gym. I will see you tonight for the end of the day recap. Guys, I fucked up again. So it's end of the day 21, the 18th of March, and let's do the full recap together. So the trade I last opened, the GBPSD trade, I realized too late that I made a mistake in my analysis and we were actually short, and I opened a long position. So yeah, a blunder. That was a blunder, which of course was a very nice lesson. And when I will journal the trade, which is this one, I was able to close the 500 at break even, and then the 1k went to stop loss and hit stop loss and lost 1.1k. So I was 1.1k down for the overall day. Then I was at the gym, I was working out, and when you get bored, you start playing with your phone, one thing's lead to another, and I enter a short position on gold. I really hate to trade from my phone since I don't really see the full picture, plus I'm not really focused, and yeah, lost 1k, another k on gold, and I have still 500 of risk open. It's kind of printing the structure okay, but I think I'm going to leave this last open, even though it's not completely valid. Either way, the loss, 500 more, 500 less, it's not really that much at this point. And if I lose, I will definitely teach myself a lesson, which is to stop trading from my phone. To summarize, I got one blunder on GBPUSD, which resulted in a loss 1.1k, and then a very big mistake on gold trading from my phone. So for now, overall, we are at 2.2k on a loss for day 21, first day of week 5. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for another day. Alright guys, morning update of the trade we left running overnight. As you can see, there are no trades, and that means that it got stopped out here, minus 500. But also, as you can see from the chart up here, the direction was correct. As always, I have problem with entries. I kind of rush price, and my entries are always too early. But as you can see, the bias was correct. As for now, I don't really see anything, since price is really trending down with a lot of violence. So yeah, we'll see if I can get anything. Okay guys, I'm entering a trade here on gold. We're on top of the move, 1k risk as for now, expecting some bearish price action on gold. Okay, this time the stop is perfect. I'm going to be leaving a pending order right on my entry, so I don't have to stress and stay here at the charts. Yeah, right about there. Okay, and we are in. So now the risk is 1.5k on this trade, and we are good. Okay guys, as you saw, I was having lunch and I got stopped out, very unfortunately. I think still price can go higher and still have that bearish trend. Yeah, we'll see. I might get into a long position if he comes a little bit lower. Yeah, I think I'm going to enter a buy position. Okay guys, finally price is going down, and as I mentioned before, I will enter a buy position. Whoa, that was actually kind of perfect, but we'll see if he has potential to go. Okay, I added the 500 more, so now the total risk on this trade is 2k, and that'll be done. That'll be it for now. Now it's just gonna be a waiting game. Okay guys, so I'm about to go to the gym, so this is the last update before coming back tonight and do the full day recap. So price is still around my entries, and this trade might take a while, so yeah, we'll see. I'll see you tonight for the recap. Alright everyone, it is end of the day recap. As you can see, we have no trades open and the balance is lower. We surprisingly got another loss. But here's a real talk. It's very hard for me to record all of this, but I also think it's very fair and good that you guys see my fuck ups. And hopefully and eventually how I will recover from all of this. And that to show that trading isn't always fun like it was the first couple of week recaps. It's mostly a battle with yourself, a constant battle to keep yourself disciplined, maintain high standards, and that is not easy to do all of the time. I'm also realizing that markets changed and the things I was doing before, how I was looking at price before, don't work anymore, at least in these market conditions. And also, today's trades weren't really that bad, but I can definitely see why my previous self, the one who was performing insanely good, I can definitely see why he wouldn't take these trades. And that's the most important thing. Once you realize where your mistakes come from, the one half of the job is done. The other half will be, and that's gonna be the focus from now on, to fix these issues. For today, we got 2 losses, as you can see here, both on gold. The sells we had early on, yep, and then the buy positions all closed in a loss. As I mentioned, those weren't really bad trades, but little details here and there that weren't really convincing and actually looking very bad. So yeah, ended up the day on a minus 3.8k, and tomorrow I'll go again. Okay guys, I just entered a buy on gold. Risk is 1.5k, and as price gives me more confirmation, I will definitely enter with more. The 1 hour candle is about to close in 45 seconds. We'll see, because it is closing with a very big wick. I show you. Yeah, as you can see, this big wick, it's not very convincing, but we'll see how it closes. 20 seconds. It's rejecting a little bit. It closes with a very big rejection. Yeah. Alright, stop us out. I tried some position GBPSD, but didn't really convince me. I closed right away, and then we have this loss, minus 1.5k. Mistakenly, I opened a buy, and yeah. I resume the recordings with any updates. Alright everyone, it is end of the day recap. It's day 23 of the project, the 20th of March, and this is also gonna be the last day of week 5. And that's because tomorrow I will have my powerlifting competition, so I won't be trading at all. And then the next day, which is Friday, last day, I'm gonna be taking that off. And that's because I really need some time off trading to get back, some steps back. My brother actually gave me a really good idea, and that is to get back to backtesting, basically to practice the strategy. I can go back in time and replay price, so I can really get used to win again and practice to properly use the strategy, which is something I'm definitely feeling lack as of recently. So that's gonna be the plan for this week and also this weekend. For those of you that are new to the series, markets are closed in the weekend, at least the Forex markets. So Saturday and Sundays are off as a standard. So yeah, I thought it would be great to do the full recap of today and of the week together as usual. So let's go over history. As for today, we got 1.5k on a loss, which was another mistake. After that trade, I really focused on the high probability stuff, and that's why I didn't take anything. I actually avoided a potential loss, so we could call that a mini progress, I guess. And now let's do a full recap of the week. Alright, as for this week, we got a massive minus 7.6k of loss. Mistakes on top of mistakes. As I mentioned in, I think it was the clip of last night, from now on, the focus will definitely be on taking high quality stuff, as I was doing before, and tweaking some things up and getting the practice I really need, especially these couple of days where I won't be trading. So that's gonna be the focus. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next recap, hopefully with much sharper skills.